Hello everyone, Kryptonite here and welcome back to another video. So as you can see, we have started a new series. It's going to be a Minecraft series. Now it's been a couple of years since I played Minecraft and I was flicking through the mod packs that I've got installed and I saw that I have Stoneblock and it did bring back some memories, so I thought we'd give this series a try and see if my memory serves me well. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So the first quest we're going to start is to get stone pebbles. So if I remember rightly, what we need to do is we need to just mine some stone with an empty hand and that should give us pebbles. So we'll make sure we've got an empty hand. I remember making that mistake in my very first playthrough of this. But what we're just going to do is just clear out some of this area. We need 16 pebbles, there we go. So that's the quest done. We'll just finish mining all of these, just because we're going to need the pebbles anyway to make cobblestone. And then that can start us on our way with the next quest, which I believe is something to do with a crafting table. Yep, that is right. So we'll claim this loot chest. We'll open this one up and see what we get. Oh, we got punji sticks. Can't remember exactly what they are for the Tinker's Construct mod. But I'm sure we'll figure that out sooner or later. So the next quest is to make ourselves a crafting table. So if I remember rightly, we just need to whack this lot in here, which will give us cobblestone. So we'll just fill our inventory up with cobblestone. And then the crafting table, if I remember rightly, is just 4 like that. And we have ourselves a stone crafting table. So that is pretty perfect. So let's open up our quest log now and we'll claim our reward for the crafting table. See what this loot chest holds. So we've got oak wood. So that's perfect. And we've got stone as well. So we've got 8 wood. That does give us a good head start actually. So now we need to make ourselves dirt. Now I do need to craft a stone hammer for this. Basically you will see that with the stone, once we hit it with the hammer, it then turns into different resources. So stone like this will go into cobblestone, and then cobblestone will go into gravel, I believe. And then I think if I do the gravel with the hammer, that will then turn into dirt. So what we'll do is we'll just pop our crafting table just here for now. So if I remember rightly, with the cobblestone, if we just pop them in like this, we can create stone rods instead of our sticks from our wood. So what we need to do now we've got our stone rod is we just need to get ourselves some more pebbles to make some cobblestone, and we can make ourselves a stone hammer. I've got a load of stone in my inventory, but I want to keep that until I've got the hammer. Just make things a little bit easier. Okay, so we've mined out pretty much most of this wall now and we've got plenty of pebbles. So let's convert all of these pebbles into cobblestone. There we go, we've got 17 cobblestone, that should be absolutely plenty. Now what we need to do is craft ourselves one more rod and then we've got plenty of cobblestone that we can use for our stone hammer. So we'll just craft ourselves another stone rod. So I did figure it out eventually. I must say my memory is a little bit rusty. But now we've got our stone hammer, we can now make ourselves some dirt. So what we'll do is we'll pop our cobblestone down just here. And we'll get ourselves some dirt. I think if I remember rightly, how much dirt do we actually need? We need 10 dirt. So we've got 8 there at the moment and we've got 9, 10. We'll keep the rest of the cobblestone just in case we need it. So this will now turn into gravel, and then once we put the gravel down and do the same again, it should turn into dirt. And then we'll be on our way to making some more wood once we get our trees. But to get our saplings, what we're going to have to do, if I remember rightly, is once we've got our dirt, we can then craft ourselves a crook. And once we use a crook on the dirt, it should give us plenty of saplings. So let's claim our loot quest. And we'll see what we have in here. Oh, yellowite ore. That will be brilliant for some uranium a bit later on in the game. So let's see what we have now. Yep, a stone crook. So we can craft one of them pretty simple. Hopefully we have enough cobblestone. We haven't, but we've got plenty of stone here. So we can just pop this stone down and we'll get ourselves a load of cobblestone. We don't have to do it by hand and use the pebbles anymore, which is good. We can just use our stone hammer and it will give us pebblestone. So we'll have a fair bit of cobblestone to get us started, which is pretty nice and handy. So what I'm going to do as well is find the center of the room, probably about there should be fine. I'm going to pop ourselves a dirt block in there ready for a tree. I'm probably going to have to pop these ones down here as well in preparation to use our crook to get some saplings. Let's go to our crafting table and we will just pop them like that, and we have ourselves a stone crook, which is perfect, and that should complete our other quest. Let's see what we have in this loot chest. All epic bacon, perfect. That's a very, very decent food resource if I remember rightly. Yes, pretty much. So that should do us early game for food. The other option is sort of apples and cooking apples as and when. What I might do while we're here, because I have got plenty of resources, I might just convert all of these wood into planks, to be honest with you. Just because I do have enough. So we'll take all them, and then what I'll do is I'll probably transfer a load of these into sticks. I'm going to make myself a chest as well, actually, while we think about it. In fact, I'm going to do a couple of chests, because I've got a feeling we're going to need some of them later on. And then we'll do ourselves some more sticks. We'll do 12 sticks for now, should be absolutely plenty. And then we'll keep them planks for now. But we'll pop that one down there. And we'll pop that one back in there because we won't need it as yet. And then what's next? So saplings, yes. So vanilla saplings obtained by breaking dirt with a crook. So I was right, I did remember right there. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get our saplings. How many of each did we need? So we need pretty much 4 of each saplings. So it looks like we're going to probably need some more dirt. But that's not too much of an issue. We can get dirt pretty easily. So what I'm going to do is probably finish clearing this wall out, just to give us some more room. And what I'm going to do after this, I'm going to try and get I'm going to try and craft a furnace actually, and then once I've got some more wood, which actually I've got some planks, I can do myself some more torches. And then what I'm probably going to do is start preparing my mod farm, because I know for a fact, I do remember that I needed to do a mob farm pretty early on. If I remember rightly, the loot rewards you get from the mobs are pretty overpowered in this mod pack, so I think that's something else we're going to work towards. So I'm going to get myself a furnace built pretty much straight away. Before I go any further. And then we'll just need to get our sapling quest done. And we can start moving further on to some more decent and exciting things to get hold of. So what we need to do is craft ourselves a furnace, and if I can kind of remember how to do a furnace, it was that one there, so perfect. We have our furnace. I'm just going to pop our saplings into here. So we've got a couple of oak saplings, so that's perfect. Let's get our furnace down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to sacrifice a couple of planks. In fact, what I can do is this nice little trick here, if I remember rightly. Yeah, if I remember rightly, we can do this. So we can make ourselves a crafting table, a stone one. And then what we can do is if we pop this into here, it gives ourselves a crafting station, just like that, for fuel for a furnace. Just early game, it's really, really nice and simple to use. What we need is to plant ourselves an oak sapling so we can get some wood and turn it into charcoal for our torches. So We'll get one of these down if I remember rightly. Yeah, we can just constantly keep pressing shift and it will make it grow quicker. If there's enough room in here, I might have to expand a little bit before it will allow it to grow. Nope, it's grown. Perfect. In preparation, if I remember rightly, actually what we can do is use our crook on the leaves here. And what it should be able to do is drop us silkworms, if I remember rightly, and then something about infesting the leaves for string. It's all coming back to me now. It is all coming back to me. Oh, actually, have we got vein miner? We have got vein miner. Oh, I forgot about that. So there we go. We just got ourselves a silkworm ready for our next tree. So we can infest the leaves. Let's just go back. So string. Yes, I think that's pretty much how we get string, if I remember rightly. So what we're going to do is we're going to vein mine this wood as well. Perfect. I love having the vein miner mod in. It keeps it nice and simple, that's for sure. So 300 ticks is a fairly decently long time, especially considering we've got plenty of these to do. So what we're going to do is, I didn't want all 11 of them, but we have them now. So I kind of messed up and pressed the wrong button there, but that's not too much of an issue. We'll just pop all of them in there. We'll just have all of these as fuel in our furnace for now. We're kind of stuck with all of them now. So that's that part done. So we've got plenty of oak saplings. So we just need to place some more dirt down, which I haven't got any. So we need to get our hammer out. And what we can do is we can start, in fact, I'll wait for the charcoal to grow first. There we go. And then we should be able to make ourselves some torches. So we'll put them down. We'll just give ourselves all the torches we could ever possibly need. I'm going to pop them in my chest actually, because I don't really need them yet. We'll leave the rest of it. I'm going to pop this in my chest as well, because I've got that set to a keybind. And we'll pop them in anyway. And so we can carry on mining this lot out in preparation for our mob farm. So what we want to do is go 25 blocks out. Five blocks from our spawn is pretty much where we want to be. To craft ourselves another stone hammer at some point as well, because this one's running a little bit low. So I think we'll go back and do that now. Go back and craft ourselves another stone hammer. What I want to do is craft some more rods. So we'll just craft them for now. And then we've got our cobblestone as well. So we'll do 3, 4 of them. That should give us plenty of hammers to see us through. Because we are going to be doing a lot of mining, so we're definitely going to need them. So where we're at the moment, 1022. So we've got a little bit more. And we'll do this one here for luck. And that's where we will start. So I'm just going to pop a torch here so we know where we are. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 high. And then I'm going to craft myself some slabs as well. Just to block this area off. What I might do is, how big shall I go? I reckon we should go 5. We'll do a 5x5. That should give us a fairly decent space for our mobs to spawn. We'll do 4 now anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think this should be a pretty half decent area to start with anyway. I'm sure we will expand it and make it a little bit better of a mob farm, but this is just a basic one, just to get me started for now. Probably definitely be crafting ourselves a sword at some point just to see us through. But I'm probably going to wait until we can get our Tinker's construct for that lot, just so I can level up the sword, make it that much little bit better. Good job we've got the epic bacon, we don't have to worry about food for a while, so that's always a bonus. We're giving ourselves plenty of cobblestone, so we should have plenty of resources that we need. I'm gonna try and have to make some clay at some point if I remember rightly, but I think that's a bit later on down the quest line. Clay, I think is, if I remember rightly, we have to make water as well, which we can use the leaves from, I remember, in a compost bin or something like that. And then we need dust, and you mix the dust with the water and that makes clay. Now the dust, I believe, if I remember rightly and my memory serves me well, we can get that from keep going down the cobblestone line, if I remember rightly. So what we got here, so that gives us dirt, no, that gives us gravel, sorry, and then this one gives us dirt, and then from dirt we go to sand, that's right, and then from sand I think we go to dust. Yeah, and then we mix that with the water to make clay. Then clay I think we have to make into seared bricks, if I remember rightly, and that goes onto the furnace in on the Tinker's construct sort of mod pack. I remember that one fairly well. Make ourselves some slabs, and we'll be able to block the entrance up a little bit just so the mobs can't get to us. So final few blocks and we have this area sorted. So that should be big enough for a little mob farm there. That should be pretty good to go. So we're just going to pop that one there. And we'll head back to the crafting table and make ourselves some slabs. We should be able to block that off pretty nicely. And then that should be our mob farm pretty much sorted. 6 slabs is perfectly fine for what I need for the moment. So that will do nicely. Head back before any mobs do spawn, because that would be kind of funny and interesting, wouldn't it? I'm just going to pop our slab there, and we'll do 1 single block there, and that should be pretty good. So we should be pretty much to go with our mob farm. Hopefully the mobs will start spawning, but we shall see. So let's see where we'll be in our quest. So yes, we were doing these saplings, wasn't we? So we need dirt. So we just need to pop a whole load of cobblestone down here, destroy it with a hammer, and we'll get some gravel, and then we'll get some dirt as well, and then we'll just continue using our crook and get all of our saplings. So I think that should be enough for now anyway. There we go, we have our saplings quest complete. Just grab these few extra ones. And then we'll go and see to our mobs and see what they have for us. Hopefully I've dug a little hole here. Hopefully they'll come and see me now. Hopefully. They are getting closer. And this allows us to farm these mobs now. We will make this mob farm a lot better than what it is now. But this will do for now. It's given us what we need. So that's good. You creeper, go away. Don't want you blowing up and ruining my farm. Try and get this creeper down to me and I can light the area up a little bit. Then we can make our mob farm slightly better than what it is. It's not working as well as I wanted it to. It's not to worry. You should be able to sort this out pretty easily. Oh, is he going to blow? He's not. And he's down. 1 hit and he's down. So that's perfect. Oh, there was a creeper there though. I wasn't expecting him to be there. Let's light this area up a little bit before we start digging all this lot out. Looks like we're going to need another hammer. But that's not to worry. We can sort that out. And then what I'm going to do is Well, I guess I've made this section bigger for me, so I might as well just carry on. Okay, so what my plan's going to be, I'm going to craft myself some more hammers. I'm going to go and sort my mob farm out, and then I will be back and showcase it to you. I'm sure you don't want to. So the mob farm is complete, so what we'll do is we'll craft ourselves a sword now. I was going to wait until we get the tinker stuff sorted, but I think I'll just craft one now. Save waiting. So we'll grab ourselves a few rods. So we've got ourselves a couple of rods, so we'll just pop one of them in there for now. And we'll get our cobblestone and we'll make a sword. Or we won't make a sword because we're going to have to do it with a stick instead, so that's fine. So we've got our sword. So let's head over to the mob farm and I'll show you how I've done it for now. I am going to get a bit more progression. I really forgot about the spiders, but it's not to worry. Managed to deal with that one. So as you can see, got our mob farm here. Spiders keep getting through though, so I need to try and sort that out. So this is the mob farm. Pretty simple for now. It will get a lot better as we go on. But this does the job pretty nicely for now. Oh, what have we got here? Guess I've got no inventory space. I have, but for some reason it won't pick that one up. Come here, zombie. Really want to know what that is. I have built myself a little door over here so I can get in there if I need to. Just requires me killing a few blocks, but it looks like I've got some more enemies to deal with. Another spider. Come on, Mr. Spider. You're pretty easy to deal with. I can handle you pretty well. I'm pretty sure there's another one in there. There seems to be a red dot. I'm not exactly sure where he is. But we've got some string. So what I'm going to have to do is go and drop some stuff off at my chest. We'll go and see if we can grab that little bag. And then what we'll do is we'll check the quest table and we'll see how we're getting along. Better eat some epic bacon as well, actually. Get my health up a little bit. There you are. I should really turn this auto jump off as well. Keep meaning to disable it. Can I pick it? Oh, I still can't pick it up. I guess we're going to have to venture inside and deal with this like men. There we go. We got it. Oh, hat unlocked. Nice. Got myself a nice little hat. So we'll just block this up. We'll leave a load more mobs to spawn in there. I reckon I've got one underground somewhere because I did a rare loot bag. Let's definitely open that. But before we open that, we'll open our loot quest. And we'll see what's in this loot chest as well. So we've got an overclocker upgrade. Perfect. That's a bit later on, and transformer upgrade. So we'll use them later on. So let's see what's in this rare loot bag. So what have we? Oh, a lava bucket. Oh, wow. That is probably the most epic thing that I've got. Also the golden carrot, iron horse armor. That will do. It looks like we're going to have to pop some more stuff in our chest and make some more room. So we could probably chuck all these saplings in there as well. We'll keep the oak ones out because they would definitely come in handy. We'll grab them. I think what we'll do is we'll keep our golden carrot. We'll put our horse armor in there. I'm pretty sure we won't be using that, but we possibly could do later on in the game. But we've also got a lava bucket. Now that is absolutely brilliant. I'm so happy we got that. That is going to make our lives so much easier. So okay, so I think everyone, we've made some pretty good progress so far. As you can see by the mini-map, our mob farm seems to be working. We've got plenty of mobs over there. But I think what we'll do, we'll carry on in the next episode. We'll get some more of the quest done. pretty excited to open up the Tinker's Conquest quest line. We'll get all that and we'll make ourselves some tools and that. That's pretty much why I haven't made myself any stone tools or anything. I want to use the Tinker's Construct one. So hopefully you've liked this episode and you want to see more. If you do, make sure you hit that like button. Let me know down in the comments down below if you've got any sort of tips or tricks or any things that you want me to do within this series. And make sure you hit that subscribe button as well so you don't miss any more videos. So thank you all for watching and I will see you in the next one.